What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor, and in this video I'm going to give you 3 different tips that are very result oriented. They're going to help you if you apply them big time. They're going to help you become more productive. And GSD, it's a phrase, or I don't know what you call those things where there's 3 letters and they represent something, I forgot, but GSD represents get shit done. This is something that one of my business coaches is always saying, GSD, get shit done, because that's what needs to happen if you want to succeed with anything in life that is of a grand value, especially creating a successful, thriving online business that helps a lot of people. You got to learn how to become very productive, because there's a lot to do, and unless you're getting shit done, it's just you're not going to have enough time. But this is something we can all improve at dramatically. And it's ironic that as I went to start a business, it showed me how unfocused and how unproductive I really am. And it's quite a challenge when you have to set all these goals up and set up this plan, and there's no one really there to make you do it. It's easy to follow someone's orders and have a negative potential consequence if we don't follow them, and then we just do it without really thinking. But our minds are so clever, it's very easy to come up with excuses why to put this off, or I'm not feeling it today, and this and this. And again, these 3 tips are going to help you focus yourself and get some shit done. Number 1 is work from lists. This is something that most really successful people do. They all do a daily to-do list. I have many lists, many different types of lists. My wife gets annoyed with me because I have so many different notebooks, and I'll come home from the store and she'll be, "What the? Another notebook? Really?" So yes, I use them. So I have 4 notebooks. You don't have to get quite this nutty with it, but this is like my to-do list, my daily to-do list, and they're just kind of random notes. It's kind of a thicker one, and I'll explain why this is so important in a second. I have one. This is my general brainstorming one. This is when I brainstorm videos. And this is like, I like it because there's a line down the center, and you can have like your monthly goals and then kind of bite it off and like pull goals into your like the to-do list for the day or something like that. But anyway, naturally in our modern world with social media and these smartphones, you can look up anything at the drop of a dime just because you're bored and something pops in your head, you can look it up, you get distracted. None of us are focused. We're all incredibly unfocused and distracted, but just sort of acknowledging how flighty we really are, and admitting that we might need something as simple and remedial as a to-do list, admitting that we have a problem is very helpful, because the to-do lists work beautifully. If you can just blindly follow your little to-do list that you set up for yourself every day, then you'll be amazed at how over the weeks and months how much you actually accomplish. For whatever reason, our minds take great pleasure in crossing something off of our to-do list. And the more we do it, the more we associate the to-do list with us actually accomplishing it. We'll find ourselves, our brains, our life will be sort of set up in a way that will allow the accomplishment of those goals to actually take place. It's very powerful. Make yourself a to-do list every single day. Ideally the night before. I won't get into why, that's another video in and of itself, but make your to-do list the night before for what you want to accomplish that next day, and be blown away by how much you actually get done. Number 2, which all this kind of connects, is avoid distractions. Like right now I'm filming on my phone, but I turn my phone off after 2-3 o'clock every day, sometimes earlier. It's off, because it's always on my mind. Every little ding, every little something or other, I have trouble not figuring out what it is. Our brains are very curious. And if you get a ding and you know it's a text message, it's going to be on your mind. And oftentimes that can be just a rabbit hole of unnecessary things. You get a text message and you respond, then you wait for the response, and it's back and forth for 20 minutes to go over a 30-second conversation, and you're completely like out of what you were doing. And even though the conversation's resolved itself and you go back to what you were doing, you're out of your flow. The depth at which you were proceeding from when you were doing your thing, your deep work, you got to start all over again, because you're still sort of like, it's echoing in your mind, that stupid text, and you start going around on Facebook and Instagram. Oh my God, good luck. You 2 hours have gone by and you've done absolutely nothing. So again, admit that we have a distraction problem. Me too, big time. I still work at this, but it's something that, as I have gone forth in my business, I realize just how big of a massive problem it is. How much I would spend aimlessly browsing comments and emails and Facebook likes and stuff, hours a day. If I was to apply those hours a day towards my to-do list, I would have had tripled my productivity. I'd be making more money, reaching more people, a lot more free, but these darn distractions really are a legit issue. So hopefully you can benefit from me saying that. Thirdly, to help with all of this is I meditate. I meditate because meditation, whether you care at all about spiritual enlightenment or becoming more Zen-like, it gets you good at focusing on a singular thing. Most meditations involve some sort of one-pointed focus, whether it be a mantra. I always do so hum, or I'll count 1, 2, 3, or I'll focus on my breath. Something, again, a singular focus. And when you start to meditate, you realize how sucky we are. You can't go 3 mantras without, you're off in Never Never Land. You're 1,000 miles away in your mind, because we're not good. But it's a skill that you can improve at with daily practice, and improving in being able to just keep your focus on that stupid mantra. That'll translate in you just to being more grounded, less reactive, more responsive, and having a much greater ability to kind of calmly look at your to-do list and execute it without distraction. So hope that helps, guys. I will speak to you in the next video. Have an amazing day.